What is going on, LEGO investors? So today we're going to talk about a set that is recently retired that I want to go over. I like to make these videos to kind of gauge at the beginning of when they officially retire and then make follow-ups throughout the years to see how well it's doing. So this set, I just absolutely hated. I know a lot of you also agreed. You absolutely thought this set was ugly. I personally think this was ugly. I just did not invest in it because I do not believe in it. This set refused to sell, but this UCS was really kind of a wild card because if you took the gamble, you might have made money, or if you stepped out, you might have missed money, or vice versa, whichever. And I just can't buy anything that where if I don't sell, I don't want to build it. So I took the back seat on this one, so I definitely wanted to do a follow-up to see where we're at, to see if there's any regret. But I can say for certain that this set really only sold when it was on clearance, and it just was overall not strong enough for me to invest in. But I know a lot of you bought it, and I'm really hoping that you made some money. So let's dive into it. Today we're talking about the LEGO Luke Skywalker's Land Speeder, item number 75341. This set is 1,890 pieces. You get 1,248 LEGO Insider points, and it is officially sold out at a price of $191.99. It retailed for $239.99. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this set. Comment down below. I want to know if you bought it, if you really were loving this set. To me, like I said, I just did not believe in it. I think it's a really ugly set. I think it's a giant flip-flop. And this set really only sold in my area. So I'm not going off of selling online. I only go off what I see in the stores. And for this set to sell, it needed to go on a clearance of $120. Anything above that in my area, it just sat. But when it hit 120, that's when people were really starting to dive into it. 120 wasn't a bad price. I do think there was some potential with it at 120, but again, the risk isn't worth it. Because in my view, it's not selling. It's an ugly set. I don't want to build it. If I buy it for 120, sell it for 160, I might have to hold it for a while. I would much rather invest that money elsewhere than in this. And that price was very expensive, but this is a UCS, so I do see the potential of just people buying it to collect all of them in general, just kind of like the helmet line. So it had that going for it. So let's see what it's doing right now on Brick Economy. So Brick Economy rates it at a value of $215.16. That's really good if you bought it for $120. No matter what the price, I'm not going to be disappointed because again, you got to believe what you're investing in, and this one, I didn't believe in it. So you're definitely into the green, and I want to know what the price point you purchased it at, if you bought multiple. We definitely, as investors on this channel, want to see that info. I know I appreciate it, and many others appreciate seeing your thoughts on investing and what you've invested in. That's why I'm trying to make these videos to build a community. So let's see, this set had 2 minifigures, and this one has a value of $19.70. And it's really disappointing to have a UCS and not have an exclusive Luke Skywalker minifigure. I think that was the biggest failure of this set. But C3PO is pulling in some decent money at $15.57, and then Luke Skywalker is pulling in $4.13. So again, I really would have loved to see them have an exclusive. That's just, I think, critical. That is an absolute must for any set in the Ultimate Collector series. So let's see how this set's doing on Walmart right now. So this set's doing, let's see, $225, $262. So again, if you bought it at $120, that's pretty solid. And let's check out Amazon. Actually, I'm jumping ahead. Let's take a look at some other Luke Skywalker sets so we can kind of gauge how they've done. I bought this set right here, item number 75271, Luke's Land Speeder, and I just could not sell it. I bought it for $30. I bought it after retirement. Luckily, I found it on the shelf. And this set refused to sell. And this was kind of a big factor for me because I really undercut this set. I took a loss on this set posting it, and I think I had it up for like $15, $20, and people were still not paying that price, and I had it up for such a long time. So it's definitely great to see that it's at a value of $40.32. Then we got this Luke's Land Speeder. This one was $20. It's got a value right now of $39.14. Item number 8092. This one's got a value of $47.91, $24.99. And then the old Luke's Land Speeder from 1999, retail for $6, value of $99. That one only did great because it's really, really old. But I just don't think the demand for Luke Skywalker items is kind of there. I mean, it is there, but it's not like a unique character in the Star Wars universe that really has strong demand. Luke Skywalker has kind of flooded the market because, well, I mean, it's the storyline is arguably Luke Skywalker, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, so overall, Luke's sets, they've done okay. But back to where we were at, let's go back to Amazon. So Amazon is selling right now for $257, $250, $258, $265, $266. So those are really insane prices. If you bought it for $120, you're definitely making some profit, and that's good profit right now. And let's check out how it's doing on eBay right now. So eBay, we're pulling in 195, 177 with 27 bids. That's pretty good. Like I said, the UCS is, I see a lot of people just wanting to buy this, even if it is ugly and even if they don't really like it. I think is a big collector base that has every single UCS, and they're going to build every one and have it displayed. So I can definitely see where there's some demand. We got 155 here, 200, $100 opened, 125 one bid, 130, 180. So kind of all over the place, but we've hit 200 a few times. I think that's really, really healthy so far. If we can hit 200 this early on. And yeah, I will say I do think this has a potential to maybe hit minimum 250. It could go beyond that. I just don't know. It could have been so bad that it's so good for investing because just the inventory levels are just going to be so low because no one bought them. So they're not making more to replenish that stock. You know, that's kind of something that happens with Lego investing. And since we looked at some other items, let's just take a quick look at how they're doing. So item number 75271, we got 45.59. This is the one I invested in. 34.86, $40, 42, 40, 40. So I just don't know if this one's ever going to go to 50, 60. Maybe with enough time it might, but eventually it's going to hit the plateau. This could be it. And then let's take a look at item number 7110, the really old one, selling for $70, $99. That's really awesome. $24.96, $75. And yeah, I definitely want to know if you bought the UCS version or maybe if you bought other ones and got burned. I definitely want to hear that info. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great Saturday and I hope you have a great week. Shout out to everyone that comments, likes the videos. This was a controversy. I remember in the comments everyone was either agreeing with me or the complete opposite of they had faith no matter what because maybe they could part it out. But this will always remain in my mind as the giant flip-flop, and I'm glad it's doing well because then you made some money. Thanks for watching, but as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.